He's Rennie-sized.
He is Rennie-sized, yes.
Yeah.
Me, I would be bros with him, honestly.
You guys could be together in real life.
Would I be taller than him?
Guys, we need to find Rennie's Lord Farquaad.
He'd be taller than you.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey guys, welcome back to JEREC.
Guys, we've got another fun episode for you today in our DreamWorks series. Guys, we're back
with a
fantastic
Oh,
episode
Oh,
today.
okay.
Okay.
Yes, today we're going to be discussing Shrek. I believe this is the first DreamWorks movie. I think it is.
I think it's one of the first.
If it's not, it is one of the first.
Yeah.
And it was the first movie to ever win Best Animated Picture at the Oscars.
Oh, really?
Yes.
No way that
Because it was the first
Shrek.
because it was the first year that like the category was introduced and they won.
Awesome. Well, that's
Yeah,
cool.
well deserved. I think everybody knows this movie, but
If not, here's a quick synopsis.
So there's this big, ugly, green ogre. He lives in his own swamp, and he wants to stay there. All of a sudden, all of these fairy tale creatures appear in his swamp. They've been sent by Lord Farquaad because he kicked them off their land and took over his kingdom of the land far, far away. Right?
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so Shrek travels to far, far away and goes and talks to Lord Farquaad, who's a little bit on the short side, and he's like, you need to get these people off of my swamp. He's like, well, you can go get this princess, and I'll give you the deed to your swamp back. And so he goes and saves Princess Fiona, and they're traveling back, and then, oh no, they fall in love. She is also an ogre at nighttime, similar to a werewolf. And
There's also Donkey.
and Donkey. We meet
Yeah.
Donkey, great character, but that's the synopsis. So, hot takes. What you thought about the movie overall? What you thought?
Can I start?
What was it?
I have a hot take about this movie.
I'm gonna sneeze.
I don't think this movie is as good as people make it out to be. I think that the only reason why people say it's so good is because it's literally a meme. Like,
Well, it's
there's
ironic.
so many memes that come from this movie, and I think that's what everyone uses to convince themselves
I think
that
it's
so
funny.
good.
I think it's funny.
Yeah, I think it's still
The
good.
side characters are great. The voice acting and
The voice
voices
acting is
for these
so good.
characters.
Yeah. I don't think that it's like the best like it's not doing anything profound, but I think it's a good like funny movie.
Yeah, I think there's better out there, even DreamWorks wise. But I think it's a good little entertaining movie. But like, I would never choose to watch Shrek over anything else.
If it's on, I will always watch Shrek. And sometimes when I'm in a Shrek mood, you gotta
There's
pop
a
on
Shrek
Shrek.
mood.
Also, this movie's so quotable too. Like it's
Exactly,
so
it's
good.
The amount of
It's so
times-
memeable.
But
the
it just
amount of
means
times
it's
that
good.
And you just quote it, and like you know all of the characters, even if they're side characters, like
Yeah.
the pigs in the story, like they're there for 5 seconds, but they're little like accents,
okay,
and
but
they're
also,
like,
like,
Lord
the-
Farquaad, like it's so funny.
The only reason I feel like that you know every single character is because all the characters are from fairy tales. Like,
Yeah, but,
so
like, even their,
all
like,
of the characters,
even
you
their
know about them
lines.
But you
before.
have the
And their
like
dialogue,
personality
you know?
that they have like
Yes.
associated with it now.
Yeah, and like even their lines and dialogue and stuff, like you remember that, and like the three blind mice and all of them.
I would
Yeah.
say that my hot take is that like I just view this movie as a comedy and the romance in the movie between Fiona and Shrek is very rushed, I feel like. Like
Yes.
they are just walking for like what is it? Like a day or something and then all of a sudden
It was a few
they're in
days.
love like and she gives up the
Being a
ability to
princess.
be a princess
Yeah.
for an ogre.
Yep.
Yep.
Because the ogre
hey,
has
true love,
personality.
guys.
But
You
like
know
they
you know.
opened up like once to each other like by the fire and then they're like wait
Yeah.
we're in love.
Okay, but to be fair, she was locked in a tower for pretty much her whole life. So
Yeah,
She
I
was-
guess it
she
makes
was told
sense.
that some big hero prince was gonna come save her, and they'd fall in love.
Yeah.
So when somebody
So
else
she
comes to save
already
her, she
had
already
that
had the
idea.
idea of fall in love.
So she was like, oh, like I guess this is.
Hot take: Shrek the musical is better than the movie.
What?
I think it's better than. The
I've
movie.
literally okay, I'm gonna be honest. I've never seen Shrek the musical.
like
it. It's fantastic.
I've seen clips of it, but every single thing I've heard about it is not good.
It is fantastic. If you go see it live, that's the thing. Don't watch the like Netflix thing where they recorded it. Go watch it live.
See it live. I do
Seeing
agree.
it live, it's great. The music in it's great, and it's actually like really funny, and the comedic timing and all of this. So our rival high school, whatever, Westlake, did Shrek the musical, and so I knew the person in charge of that production, and so I went to go see it, and it was just Broadway level, like top of the line. It was super fun to watch. It's a great musical. I think that Shrek the musical.
I think you're
better
weird for thinking
than-
that.
Okay,
I think it's better.
I like Shrek the musical, but I don't think it's anywhere near as good as the movie. Like, no, I prefer the movie over the musical because, like, yeah. But the thing is, I feel like for a musical to be good, you have to get lucky with like a good cast because everyone does it differently. So, like, even you said, like, the comedic timing, it's gonna change from who is playing that role.
But that's what
So-
I'm saying. Like, that's why, like, when you
So
go see it, it's
the one
way-
way that he saw it, he thought was better than the movie.
no. I've also seen it like on actual Broadway. You know
Which one was
in-
better?
Your
New
life
York.
fascinates me.
why?
It's just so weird.
I do a lot of different things.
Like, it's just like, of course you've seen Shrek the musical on Broadway
Live
in
on
New
Broadway.
York. Like,
Yep.
there's no one else at this school who has
was-
done that,
it was
Jack. It's
very-
just you.
No, other people have done it. It's
Yeah,
just
your
I-
brothers.
No. Well, yeah, but also, also like other people. I think it is better. And it's not just the cast that one time. The way it's written to be that way, and these actors.
But there
learn how
would
to
be
do it.
no Shrek the musical without Shrek the movie.
Well, duh.
Real.
I'm just saying that we should acknowledge that you should acknowledge its roots.
Okay.
Nothing will ever beat the OG.
Yeah, the OG.
Really? Then why is
The OG is the OG for a reason.
yeah?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. For
And
sure.
actually, Shrek, like the sequels, I don't really like them.
I was just about to say, although we were just talking about the OG, sometimes I would prefer to watch the second one over the first one.
Not me. I feel like the first one just has a little something that the
Are
second one
you
just
telling me you
does
don't like the
not.
second one with like Prince Charming and the fairy godmother and they introduced Puss in Boots?
I mean, I like the second one.
The second
I
was
just
a
like
fever
the
dream.
First, yeah, the second one.
all
just
of the
feels
rest
fake.
of them, Shrek just feels like fever dream. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
It
Like the
is.
one where they go
Wait,
on
it's
a.
talking about Shrek. Shrek is like, I was talking about how it's so memeable. Have y'all seen the rave graphics for Shrek?
Yes,
They're
I
just
want to
like-
go to a Shrek rave. Like you
No,
can go
I've
to a
never
rave
seen it.
and there's
You
just like a
haven't seen
Shrek
that?
like
Bro,
hologram
we have
and it's
to
just
show
like
you the Shrek rave.
That's
because
funny.
It's so funny.
Hot take, I don't think they could have done a better voice acting for this movie. Like, I think
Yeah.
all the characters are perfectly casted with their voices. I think the idea that some of these voices just created, like Pinocchio's voice is hilarious. The gingerbread man, yeah, Shrek's
Oh my
voice
gosh.
is good.
The gingerbread
Donkey.
man. Donkey.
Yeah, Gingy.
Is, oh,
Donkey's great.
Who plays
Chris-
Fiona?
Chris
Lord.
Rock. I don't know who plays Fiona.
I don't know who plays Fiona. Actually.
I will say, okay, hot take, Fiona's character annoyed me a lot of the time.
I would kind of agree.
I-
I agree.
She's just annoying. And she's kind of like supposed to be a little bit, but she like extremely aggravated me during this movie. I'm like, can you just like hush for 5 minutes?
It's interesting to me that like what I was saying about the romance earlier, like it doesn't make sense for Shrek to fall for her. You know?
No,
Yeah.
not at all.
Like she'd be the type of person that he'd hate.
Yeah.
Which he did at first, and then slowly he got to see her like.
But like
Whatever
that's what I'm
side.
saying is like she barely opened up to him and then all of a sudden she's like, "Wait, she's also a baddie ogre?" Never mind.
Yeah. The romance came out of nowhere and it was rushed, and I agree with Emma and everything said.
But in the other movies
Dynamite drop it.
I end up kind of like I end up liking them and seeing it. But I just think that in this movie
that's
like
'cause, like the romance progresses, but like in this movie.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
saying like
So-
it's just I agree. It's just rushed and it's like, "Oh,
Yeah.
this is a thing now." I think it would be more powerful if like Fiona had more of like an arc where she became not so snobby
Yeah,
and like
her character.
Shrek had
her
an arc
character
where
really
he
had like no progression until
I mean, now she's willing to like marry an ogre, but
that was the only like character development.
I think Lord Farquaad is a top tier character.
I was
I was
just
just-
gonna say that. Okay, we are moving on to magic moments. This is our favorite scenes, favorite characters in the situation. Yeah.
Me,
Go for it.
me. Oh my gosh, guys, my mic. I'm gonna redo that because I was talking
No,
too close.
just don't redo it. Just we'll put it in.
I will.
I don't want to hear that again.
Me.
Ah.
Okay, I'll go first.
Big stretch.
I really like the opening of this movie where it's like a fairy tale book and then it's like psych. And it's like
Oh,
the whole
yeah.
point of it is to be like against fairy tales, and then it like starts with what's that song called? Is it
What
called
song?
is it called Smashbox?
First of all, it's All Star by Smash Mouth.
Yes. I'm sorry, I'm so tired.
Smashbox. That's funny.
Yes,
It's-
that part is so
yeah.
good. And then also the ending too, where they're like, I'm a believer.
Yeah.
That part's good. And also, oh, the way I said that was really annoying. And also,
The music itself is good.
I really like the part where like Shrek completely like defeats the guards by like sliding on mud and stuff. That's pretty sick. And then Lord Farquaad is just like the best villain in any
He's so
DreamWorks
funny.
movie. And
Yeah.
I love him so much. He's
I-
Rennie-sized.
He is Rennie sized, yes.
Yeah.
Me, I would be bros with him, honestly.
You guys could be together in real life.
Would I be taller than
Guys, we need to find Rennie Lord Farquaad.
He'd be taller than you.
him? You think he would be taller than me?
No,
Yes.
Lord Farquaad would be shorter. Than
Yeah,
me.
I don't think he would be shorter. But
Look up how
then
tall
again,
Lord
would I
Farquaad
date
is.
someone who's shorter?
One of my magic moments is when they're in the town and the little song that the puppets do.
Yes.
Like, welcome to the it's a great
I
big
kind
town.
of thought that was
That
a
whole
little bit
thing-
creepy. If
Huh?
if I was
That's the
rated-
point.
Yeah, but it's
like-
so funny.
And then like they're like doing that. That was really funny. And the part where Shrek's like, look at this. Like, it's so funny. They take a picture. Like, that's a great scene.
He's 4'2". Guys, I am.
Are you
taller than
4'1"?
him. No, I'm 5'1". I am taller.
You're a whole
Foot
foot
taller.
taller
I'm a
than
whole
him.
foot
well, that
taller
makes
than
sense
this
because he's
man.
basically the height of, like, if you got down on your knees, you know.
Are you on your knees for Lord
I
Farquaad?
am on my knee. No. And, that's another reason the musical's funny. Is because Lord Farquaad, the actual actor, has
Yeah.
to be on his, like,
On the knees.
knees, and they walk around, like, on his knees and stuff. It's super funny. But, yeah, that scene when they first enter Dulag, I think is the name of his... Yeah, that thing was creepy
You
and
know what that
funny.
kind of reminds me? That kind of reminds me of the Disney ride. It's a Small World.
It does a little bit.
It's supposed to.
Oh, okay.
The whole
a
like
little bit.
Honestly,
point of
it's
the
like kinda
movie,
making fun of it.
yeah, the
It's
whole
kind
point
of
of the
like
movie is
mocking
to make fun of
Disney.
Disney. That's why
Yeah.
it's so powerful that it won
It's so
Best Animated
powerful.
Picture. I say that a lot.
Yeah.
So powerful,
My
guys.
magic moment is Donkey. Because
Donkey could get... No, I'm just kidding.
no, not in that
POV
way.
EJ.
EJ's not here, but there's none of that.
Yeah, Donkey is a professional yapper, just like I am. So I really resonate with his character because I would be like that. He just like nonstop talking, you know?
Yeah,
That would be me.
I like
Well
Donkey.
said.
He's so funny.
Yeah, he's a professional yapper.
I feel like this movie wouldn't be as good or as quotable without Donkey.
Of course, yeah. Donkey
Mm-hmm.
is he steals the movie. He is the moment.
In the morning, I'm making waffles.
Yes, I love his love for
Yeah.
waffles.
I love how he just like says everything that comes
So
to mind.
random.
But yeah,
He's me without my meds.
Who
me on a
voices...
daily
Donkey?
basis.
I thought it was
Good question.
Eddie Murphy.
It is Eddie Murphy. I'm pretty sure I said Chris Rock earlier because
You
that
did,
is-
but I
that is-
decided not to
that's
comment
the
on it.
zebra from Madagascar.
Yeah.
And that's why I got that mixed up.
Welcome to Huh, the best segment. This is the segment where you audibly said huh.
Audibly, guys.
Audibly
Not
said, huh?
inaudible. You have to say it.
A moment is how the donkey and the dragon have a relationship.
They
I've
just
never
do.
understood that.
They just
'cause-
do. They have children in
Yeah.
another movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, how was the donkey like? You know what? What a sexy dragon.
Well, he
Let me
wasn't
get
at first. The dragon was like, this donkey.
Hey, he can get it.
And
And,
then-
then,
And then the donkey,
The donkey,
was like,
donkey was like, all right.
we all know everyone's thinking it. But anyways,
I have no other huh. I don't really have a huh moment.
does anyone else have a hum
This
moment?
whole movie kind of has a couple hum moments.
I feel like the movie itself is hum.
Well, no, it's
It
just
kind of makes
Whoa, I dropped my mic. It's kind of just confusing at some points. You're like, why?
I don't think it's confusing. I think you're just slow.
And you're just slow, says you.
dang.
Yes, says me.
Well, guys, it's getting heated.
Oh, I thought of one. The hum moment when they like blow up the like frogs as balloons.
Oh yeah.
That made me even as a child. I was like, oh.
It made
And
me
also when
uncomfortable.
Fiona kills the bird by like singing louder than
Oh
it.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think there's more.
Wait, I said that wrong earlier. Let me correct myself. It's not the land far, far away that Shrek travels to. He goes to Dulag. Land far, far away is where Fiona's parents are at,
You're so right.
which is the second movie.
Thank you for correcting the
Sorry.
lore, Jack.
Had to correct that.
Yes.
Got y'all. I got y'all. I'm sorry.
You actually don't got us because you haven't even said a hum moment yet.
Yeah.
Because Fine, let me just think through the whole movie real quick and think of a specific.
Is the gingerbread man being
Oh,
tortured? Is
the
this
eyeball drinks had me as a kid. I was so confused. You know the ones that Shrek drinks, the like ones with the eyeballs in them.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
the like martinis.
Dude, I was like, as a kid, I was like, that is disgusting.
I
hate it.
I also always thought the like scene where he's bathing in,
In
the
the
mud
mud.
and like
Yes.
farts and you can like see.
The bubble.
I remember
the
I
mud
always was like,
bubble.
I know that's the most foul
Dude.
smell on the planet.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
So Fiona, she's a brave woman for
Well, she matched his energy though.
yeah.
What
you're
a
right.
brave woman she is.
Do you know how like it's so interesting because like Donkey and the dragon's children like are donkeys that fly.
Yes, that is correct.
My brain
Is
went on a
gingerbread
little
man being
path.
tortured? Is that in this movie or in the second
Yes,
one?
it is.
That's my hall moment. The
Not the gumdrop buttons.
Yeah,
Why is that a
the-
hall moment? That's a great scene.
It's a great scene, but it's just my hall moment because why is the poor guy being tortured?
I have a hum moment. The scene
Emma just got resurrected.
that scene where Lord Farquaad is like in bed and he's like going through the like photos of all
women,
the princesses and you just know what he's gonna do after that. And
Wait, because it's literally hinted.
yes,
It's hinted in the movie.
yes, like he like has his shirt off, like
Wait, no, but doesn't he say to like not lift up the covers or something?
yes, I think there's something
I don't
that
remember.
alludes to
I don't remember that scene. I remember what you're talking about, but not that scene.
yes.
All I remember from that scene is the bodyguard going, "3, my lord," and he's holding up a big 2. That was funny.
No, because it's like he says like to leave the photo of Fiona there or something like that. I think it's something like that.
Doesn't it also have like the mirror?
He does.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Let's move on to this or that, in which we rank every single movie we've watched on this podcast.
Eric's current top 10 is Breakfast Club, Return of the Jedi, 10 Things I Hate About You, Tangled, Sound of Music, Empire Strikes Back, Die Hard, Elf, Home Alone, Oppenheimer. Where does Shrek fall for you guys?
Oh, gee, are you actually asking us first?
I always ask first.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever. I probably have.
Would you want to say you're ranking first today?
Do I want to today? Sure, I'll set the bar. There's no way in heck this movie's better than New Hope.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking it should be like.
24. Above Charlie Brown
Oh,
Thanksgiving.
I was gonna put it below Charlie Brown Thanksgiving.
Uh,
What?
I'm gonna go New 25 above the Blackening.
Nah.
Let me see
Above
this.
Thanksgiving.
Let me see this. I would put it. Oh, that was so loud. I would put it at the new 21.
You put it above Hocus Pocus?
Hold on,
Yes.
so it's at.
So it's either above Hocus
21.
Pocus or here.
So we meet in the middle. It can't be above Scream.
No,
There's no way it's better than
I'll
Scream.
agree with
anyway.
you and put it above Charlie Brown Thanksgiving.
I'm gonna mark that.
So
Right
it's
there.
the new number 24.
Ugh.
Shrek.
I know if EJ was here, she'd agree with me. May she rest in peace. Actually, I shouldn't say that. Guys, she's not dead. Like, I don't want them to think, ah!
You just dropped it on Ray's head. Emma.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm sorry. I thought Jack had it.
Guys, top 10 stays the same. We've got Breakfast Club, Return of the Jedi, 10 Things I Hate About You.
I can't
Tangled,
believe we
Sound of
got
Music,
that.
Die Hard, F, Home Alone, Oppenheimer.
Elf. Yeah.
No, I know. I just said it because it got blocked out. So it more looks like CF. We've got CF, Home Alone, Oppenheimer. And that's it.
Woo. Thank you so much for watching today's episode, guys. We love you guys so much. Please follow our TikTok, Instagram, Spotify, and subscribe to our channel. Like this video.
And we will see you guys next week with...
Oh, and comment your opinions.
With How to Train Your Dragon. Hey, comment
How to Train Your Dragon.
Comment if Shrek the Musical is better than the Shrek movie.
No one's going to agree.
No
No one's going to agree with that.
I think there's a couple people who will, so please,
Yeah,
please.
it's you and your brothers. Bye.
Bye.